Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of upright men and women. Guys, it look like we're going to have to rename this month as Proper Parenting Month because for some strange reason, the recurring theme that seemed to have pervaded among YouTube bloggers in general and myself in particular is this topic of proper child rearing, proper parenting, if you will. And this morning we are going to look at the consequences, the negative consequences that lack of proper direction of children can lead to tragedies such as this one. One of my fellow bloggers sent me a voice note. It was actually sent to them but decided because their program is not one that does this kind of stuff. That individual sent it to me. Maybe they realized that my back broad and me would be the best person to handle it, so here I go. This voice note is said to come from a neighbor of 14-year-old Price Johnson, who had suffered that horrific death in her house, in her flat at the Palm Grove Court estate of Spanish Town Road. Now, what this resident said just feeds clearly into what I was thinking about this situation. And it went on to indicate one or two things that had been on my mind that I had noticed but had failed to mention in my previous post. But before I go into that, I want you to listen to this recording that comes from somebody who actually lives in the scheme and have actually seen these people going by from time to time. Take a listen.
Tell you the truth, I don't know these people to talk to. I just see them come and see them go over the past few years. But I don't know them like to talk to. I don't think I've ever said hello to her more than once or twice. What people don't tell you the truth, I don't know which specific apartment they live in. Because my flat is on a different building, but close enough to their building. But what happened is that I don't know which flat, because when they enter the building, or when they enter between the two halves and go between the two buildings, I don't know which stairs, which are the flat they go in when they go upstairs, or if it's on the ground floor. Because if you know how those flats set up, the stairs is not right on the outside where you can just see who walk into where. You have to go in between the two buildings and then you see where. So it depends on the angle where your building is. You won't really know which flat they enter. So I just realizing the flat now since the girl dead. But what we must understand, is that there are two daughters. And I don't see no mention of the other daughter in the news. But you have to understand that the other daughter, from everything that I am hearing, the other daughter was in the vicinity of the incident when it took place. One thing I can say though is that very few people talk to her or deal with her because the lady is a virago. You understand me? And therefore, she and everybody always in an argument. So nobody not to rally around she and her two girls. What I hear though is that one of her daughter, that small one who died, she did get expelled from school or was suspended from school for bleaching out her skin. Because you see the color of the picture that you see there? That is not how I know her when she was growing up as a little girl. Because, as I said, I've been there for a while. So that's not her normal skin color. And the other daughter also bleached, the bigger one. The bigger one is about 19, 20. And as I said, she was in the vicinity at the time when the incident happened, and she don't even know what happened or see nothing or anything. Now, you must understand, so that is very, very strange. What I know about the big daughter is that she work, but at the same time, there is always some boy hang out with her when she about the place in the same area there. You see, from the little girl there grew up, the little one we dead, she always from her mother dress her in the tight shorts from she like 8, 9, tight shorts, body rider, them thing the tights where show up her little skin, halter back and all them kind of thing the little picnic addressing her from she small. You understand? She and it's a little girl with prim. She very prim. The mother no seem to put on a filter upon the little girl mouth. Me used to see her come in with one man. And more time she had a man. And then for after about a year or two, him dead. That was after the father died, because the father died about, 3 years ago. Well, it's the man where she was with at the time, but I think, I hear that is the at least the last daughter, the one with dead father. But I don't know if it is a real father, but I know that was a man where she used to live with for a few years. But as you know, when you live in a this kind of community, people talk things. And even though I don't mix much, people drop them words here and there. And I hear that the daughter, the little one, they with gunman. As a matter of fact, the two daughters, they with people of very low character. People that we don't normally would have want to mix with. But I don't know if them come from in this area. I just don't know if a people from in the area or from outside. When I say in the area, in the scheme. Because the man when me see, the big daughter with, and when me see the little daughter with, I don't know them apart from seeing when they pass through and they walk together, come in. Some people obviously say a gunshot the girl get, but I know gunshot because nobody don't hear no sound whatsoever like a shot. And shot fire about the place. And once we hear shot fire, we know. So it wasn't gunshot. And I see the pictures, the video of her lying on the bed. And when I see the picture of her lying on the bed and I see her face, I know if it's not a hammer, it's something close to a hammer. But it looked more like a sledgehammer to the way her face mash up and her eye bulge out. The way she lick all one side of her face licking. What me hear is that is her cousin. Is her cousin who find her, a male cousin. You understand me? So, it's family who find her, and I hear that him never go to no hospital for the wound. Him just tell the police what him see and what him hear, and him claim same have an encounter with the man who them say allegedly committed the act. But I hear him no get no injury at all. No injury. Me hear say him don't get. But truth be told, they are not one of the most popular families or set of residents in this scheme. Having said that though, the little girl herself, she no cause no much problem. I never hear she in an argument with anyone. I just little boy, them where we see hang out. I don't want to say boy. It mean more like man is at 20 to 25. We hang out about the place. Where would I see she hang out with downstairs and all of that. But what going upstairs, I can't really speak to that. But whatever the outcome, what I know for sure, or what seems to be The reality is that no madman don't involve in this thing here. Well, that is all I can say, but if I hear anything more, if any more things significant come up, I will kind of give my opinion or say what else I hear on the ground, but basically that's just the little that I know of.
Alright, here are some things to point out. According to this individual, from these little picnics small, she and the other big daughter, the mother had dressed them up in a impy skimpy clothes, tight up shorts, tights where suck and pan them a show up them little privates and so on and so forth. That's why I say all the while, I know is not every mother is a real mother. And some people should not bear children. And if they bear children, those children should be taken away from them. This individual says something which I believe is spot on. She said this little girl bleach her skin. It don't look that way to me on the outside because her skin seemed fairly even. But going by what this individual has said, I would not be surprised. Because look at the mother's face. If you look at the mother's skin, the mother's face, it's obvious that she's suffering from a thing called estrogenous osteoporosis. And exogenous osteoporosis is a skin disorder that causes gray to bluish black pigmentation of the skin, and it's a very hard, it toughens the skin coming like alligator back. And this is caused by long-term use of skin bleaching creams that contains hydroquinone. Now, once this comes on, it's virtually impossible to go away. So it is clear that this lady obviously have been bleaching her skin from she probably in her 20s, and now she probably close to 50 if she not over 50. So it wouldn't surprise me then if her daughters just follow behind her and do the same thing. Because to her daughters, this is going to be normal. So the mother is filled with self-hatred, self-loathing. And she passes on the same self-loathing to her children. Another thing why I believe what this neighbor said. The neighbor said that she have another daughter. And for some reason, I went back to the video clip of the interview with the mother. And I hear when she say that yes, that is her daughter, her big daughter, who call her and tell her, say yes, something wrong at the house and she become re. So the neighbor was right. She had another daughter and the daughter was in the vicinity and the daughter, her own picnic, the other picnic will survive. And the inner the area or the on the spot can't give her no information. No, I just want to say something in a something. Ninja man, what you have to say about this?
Something alright. Something alright, yeah.
Yes, my artist, same some my artist, something alright. Are you if you come out of jail now, If little old you only murder one somebody. And if dirty cartoon who kill over 25 can come out, me not see why you can't come out. And you better singer more than both. And you better DJ more than both. Him and Beanie Man. Anyway, that is politics. So, this child was doomed to die from the very moment she was born from a mother like this, who could not provide proper guidance for her to grow up as a normal child. As for the big daughter, she know more than what she is saying, the big daughter. And since word on the ground is that the little picnic, the one we did with gunman, maybe that's why the daughter not talking and even helping to perpetuate this false idea that it was a madman who do it and him run way gone. How can you have a sister? How can the victim have a sister who is in close proximity to the incident when it was occurring and can give absolutely no information regarding the incident and is not trying to suppress the rumor that it was a madman who do it. Because remember, the mother herself don't know of any madman ever in the area. None of the residents in there can speak of any madman in the area. Which means that it's possible that the mother suspect, if she don't even know exactly who do it, she has her suspicions. And the daughter probably know more than what she's telling the mother. But one thing I can say for sure, the mother is genuinely hurting. She's genuinely hurting. And I can see that, and that is quite clear. So I won't question the mother's expressing herself in the way that she does, because people grieve in different ways. But at the end of the day, there is more that she and the other big daughter know than what they are telling everybody and what they are saying to the police. And as you notice, why is it that you see in a ghetto area, people normally rally around the bereaved family? Nobody didn't want to be seen in the camera holding her or hugging her or being anywhere close in in close proximity to her in any way, shape, or form. Could it be because nobody want to be identified with her in case the same gunman with them know said the daughter David and could have do her so bad end up coming back come target them? I'm just putting that out there. It's something to think about. Now, I just want to pass on a message to parents. Parents, whether you grow yaga yaga or not, you don't have to pass on yaga yaganess to your family, to your children. In truth and in fact, if you hold up on your head, you can forge a different path for yourself and be able to pass on that new path to your children. Just like when you say a new wig come in, or a new dance come in, or a new style come in a clothing, and you can adapt it. The same way you can adapt some decent principle in the same way. Because whole of the dirty yaga yaganess where you have, where you take up, you never born with them nor grow come see them, a new style and fashion will come in. And if you can adapt those yaga yaga jagabat something, it's the same way if you apply yourself and have a more uplifting mind, you can adapt some of the good things you see around you and see them as fashionable. Live them yourself, because once you are living them and make that be your new standard, you will be able to then inculcate your children with those new values. You don't have to take the excuse, say, me never know better. You see better all around you. When you go out, you see people with manners and etiquette and principle, and you see people dress a certain decent way and all of that. You see things that you as a parent can adapt. Is you choose to be a jagabat if you are, because as an adult, there are different paths that you could have chosen and decide not to choose them. Anyway, enough said on that. I'm only hoping that at the end of the day we'll find out what had gone wrong and who did this. And I'm quite sure we're going to get this one solved. Guys, like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.